Good morning. Jesus, that was bouncy. Why is this so bouncy today? Right away. Okay. That's very bouncy. Good morning. Friday drive in a coffee because Carlos runs on Dunkin'. Good morning, good morning. Take a little drive, gotta go run a little errand. And I figured I'd bring everybody along on this Friday morning, calm before the storm. Had a little bit of snow. We had a dusting to an inch. These meteorologists, I'm telling you, man, oh, we're gonna get 2 to 4. We barely had anything. But another storm tomorrow night. So I'm sure the grocery store will be stupid because they're calling for 6 to 8 inches for tomorrow, and they're actually confident that there will be no rain or sleet mixed with it. But today it's a balmy 40 degrees out. It's the calm before the storm. What's going on, everyone? Hello, good morning to you, Alex Miller, Murph. What's going on, Regina? Regina's gonna wave as she flies by. She's flying by. Actually, she's landing. I'm not giving much away, but she's landing here in a small little state. But not enough time to go say hello. She'll just scream it out outside that little crack that, along the ramp. She'll scream hi, Carlos and Suzanne, and then get back on a plane and take off. Jennifer Caruso, Uncle Mike, what's going on? Hello, Jennifer. Take that over ice. Yeah, I want some snow. So I'm excited. 6 to 8 inches tomorrow. It's going to be late tomorrow, but it's supposed to snow, till mid-afternoon on Sunday. So maybe we'll have a chance for a snow drive on Sunday. Who knows? We'll see. Dave Stragon, what's going on? Hello. Sarah P. Adventures, good afternoon, Sarah P. Get your bread and milk. Yeah, eggs are too expensive. Eggs, listen, and again, just not talking about the business or anything, but some of you know, some of you don't. If you know, you know. But they're up here. 30 dozen extra large eggs are up to $2.20 a case. $2.20. That is freaking insane. It went up $13 in a week. So yes, keep that snow away. No, I'm hoping it snows so you get stuck here, Regina. You get stuck here in Rhode Island for a night. You come hang out with us, or we'll come hang out with you. I hope it snows a ton. Keeps you here. Hello, home candies. But yeah, get your bread and milk. I never understood that. Get your bread and milk. So we're just gonna eat, the Portuguese have a thing, it's called sopas de leite, okay? So milk soup, or soup made with milk, whatever you want to call it. Sopas de leite. And is that what we're going to do? Look at this. You're lucky the camera's on me. Look at this guy. Yes. Keep shooting up, my friend. A lot of big drug problem everywhere across this country, but man, Florida is full of it. Ooh, it's warm in here. I don't have the heat. I guess I do. Suzanne was the last one to drive this today. And she had this heat cranked. Why is the camera still on me? I have no idea. But we'll turn it. Let's turn it now because we're coming up to our cathedral. People like seeing the cathedral. St. Anne's Church. Anne-Marie. I know, Anne-Marie, you don't want the snow because you don't want to shovel because I heard Pete doesn't shovel. So I'll come up and shovel for you. Gives me a reason to drive in the snow, and I'll come up and see you. Sierra Bloom is Richard Ryan. Ryan, what's going on? Who's your friend in the back seat? I don't have anybody in my back seat. David, welcome in. Thanks for finding us. I have nobody, no passengers, no nothing. This is just me running my own errands on a Friday. It is work related. We're gonna go for a little ride, not to our, not one of our normal Fridays. I'm confused. Oh, I know where I was going. I have to go make a deposit first for Suzanne. So this is why I was heading this way. Oh, I took the wrong turn. Oh, this van's gonna be here for a little bit, loading somebody in a wheelchair. Oh, crap. I guess we're gonna go up and around because we are not going to wait. No, we are not. Debbie Burnfell. Hello, Debbie. I think it's a Disneyland fan. What's going on, man? Welcome in. But yeah, get your bread and milk. Listen, I'm really hoping for this snowstorm because I do love snow. I do love my winters. And I've always said it. Just give me one good snowstorm a year. And that's all right. And that's it. You know, just give me something decent, something to shovel, something to just watch out the window. You know, and if it's during the week, it gives me kind of a day off. That's exciting too. It sucks, but then, you know, I got to work double after. But, you know, but on a weekend's all right too. I don't mind it tomorrow night into Sunday. That's all right. You know, like we go out on Sundays. Simba too, Matt. What is going on, Matt? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. The bank is opened. Is the bank even open? Here's the other thing. Does this bank have a drive-through? Oh, the other one does. I never understood this. It's the same bank. There's one there in that right corner, that brick building, and then there's one right next door to it. But it's the same bank. I never understood this. And they both have tellers. I think they both have tellers. I gotta go in here. I hate the entrance to this bank because it's right next to the highway. I mean, literally right on top of it. And people drive really crazy right here. Mike Beachman, what's going on? Let's cut this lady off. I'm gonna have to mute you because of the wonderful things he does. I'm hoping I don't have to go inside. I really don't want to go inside. ATM only. Can I deposit to the ATM? Oh, Suzanne. Oh, never mind. Can I deposit to the ATM? Is this bank that cool? No, it don't. Maybe. No, it don't look like it's that cool. Sorry, this ATM is temporarily out of service. Well, there's that problem too. So yeah. I hate this bank. I really do. I really do. Suzanne knows that, but she's working and she needed me to do this for her. All right, so without hitting anything, I'm going to mute you. That's the first thing I'm going to do. Sorry for the intentional mute. Anne-Marie, safe travels. Assuming she's heading to work. Jeffrey Resendiz, good morning. Sarah P's heading back over, bringing a suitcase full of Cadbury chocolate for me. I'm joking. Don't need a suitcase full. Carry on will be just fine. Actually, we have some friends heading over to England next week as well. I'm gonna see if he can do a pickup for me. Speaking of chocolate, once I get out of here, because I'm assuming they can hear everything I'm saying, and they're probably like, "What is this guy talking to?" Do you really, Sarah? You don't have to. I appreciate it, considering I'm not going to get there anytime soon.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thanks, you too. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Extra deposit slips, membership card, leave the pen. Almost took the pen too. All right. This is very tight. Okay, what was I saying? Chocolates. Yes. No, Sarah, I'm joking. You really don't have to. I mean, I'm sure Steve will mail it out for me, but that's besides the point. That Sarah's chocolate that you all speak of, you Pennsylvania people. So, we were sent some. Well, Michela was sent some, and well, Michela is very picky on her chocolate, so she likes her Hershey's and about it. So we were able to try the Sarah's chocolate, and I'm telling you, I was very impressed with the taste. I really was. I liked it a lot. If Suzanne's listening, she's probably running to the fridge to see if I ate both bars or just one. But yes, I was very, very impressed with oh, did I hit? Julie C, welcome in. This is when I get into trouble because I'm trying to delete comments at the same time and drive. No, we don't do off-road. We don't do off-road. We don't do inappropriate comments here. So I appreciate you finding us through your swiping of reels. But no, we don't do off-road. But yeah, Sarah's chocolate. I was very impressed with the taste. I really was. So my Pittsburgh people, Regina, Jennifer, yeah, feel free to send over some Sarah's chocolate. I'll buy them. I'm paying. I don't mind paying. Russ and Fawn, what's going on? Russ, nice to see you, buddy. A little crooked. All right, let's go for a little drive. Gotta go pick something up. So yeah, Sarah's chocolate. It's right behind. I'll tell you. I'll put it right behind the Cadbury. I am a true proponent of the Cadbury chocolate from the UK and the American one. The one made by Hershey. But there is a big difference with the UK one. Julie C, no problem. Thank you. Appreciate it. I love chocolate. I know I shouldn't eat as much chocolate as I do. When I was a kid, I used to drink a lot of chocolate milk and eat a lot of chocolate. And I used to break out a lot of pimples, It was a mixture of puberty and chocolate. And I used to break out a lot. So I started eating less. And I know with the diabetes, I shouldn't be eating that much chocolate. But I am a chocolate fiend. I milk chocolate. I'm a milk chocolate fiend. The Cadbury one with, I guess the ones we have here with the raisins in it and the nuts. I'm a fiend for. Hershey Kisses. Like Suzanne yelled at me yesterday because I was sitting with her at the desk and just eating out of the bowl like it was popcorn. All right. Well. Just give me a second, folks. Just taking care of something. I'll take care of my own stuff. Suzanne's working. It's just, you run into that problem, and I know I run into that problem. Alex Miller, we should. We looked into it we looked into it when we were younger. What I was going to say is Suzanne and I looked into it when the kids were younger. That's what I meant. But I'll be honest with you, for the price of going to Hershey, I'd rather just go to Disney. It's pretty much the same thing. You like dark chocolate? No. Yeah, I can't stand the taste of dark chocolate. I know it's better for you. I just can't stand the taste of dark chocolate. Cynthia, all set. Go back to Ninja. I took care of it myself. It's good. We're good. We're good. The Real Brits of Florida. Welcome in, ladies. Hello. Long time no see. Hope everybody's well. No, I can't. My mother used to eat a lot of dark chocolate, and I can't stand it. No, I like my milk chocolate. I prefer them with nuts, but regular milk chocolate I'm okay with. But I'm telling you, when that Sarah's chocolate came, I'm like, wow, I get to try it. Let me try this. Ghost host, Jason, what's going on? I was very impressed. Yeah, the Real Brits of Florida. Welcome in. We got to meet them last trip? Trip before? Last trip. Trip before. I don't know. We had so many trips last year, but they were at the Baz's meet and greet. Barry and Maxine. It was nice meeting them. They were very generous. They had a sweatshirt that Suzanne was looking for, and they had an extra one, and they were very, very kind and generous, and just gave it to Suzanne. Great little family. It's a mom and daughter, granddaughter, granddaughter team. I'm going to call it that. I think she's been going live like every day, like since they moved to Florida, something like that. It's a high number. I noticed that. But it was nice meeting them. Yeah. Buddy, go ahead. I know. I gotta let you in before we hit something. Amy, AGC Magic TV. Good morning. So I put not a recap, what was I saying? I put an update on Facebook on Michela. Just because I haven't in a while. I know I've been streaming like the Lego and stuff, and we talk a little bit of it, but she went for another scan yesterday, this time of her head. So we have an appointment with the neuro in 3 weeks. Oh, this guy's right on his ass. He's right behind the tractor trailer. Yeah, we have neuro in 3 weeks, so we'll know by then what the scan says and how much longer she's gonna have to wear the halo. We're all hoping it comes off in 3 weeks, and then she can stop PT. But we'll only find out then. The CT scan of her foot showed that the toe was still just hanging there. It's not connected. So she thought she had reconnected it there in the office when she pulled on it and Michela screamed bloody murder. But it wasn't. Scott, and good morning, buddy. Yes, happy Friday. But come to find out, no, it's still dislocated, and they feel that the best thing to do is have a they call a minor surgery. They want to cut her toe open, reconnect it, put a pin in to hold it, because I guess it's that dislocated. So it still looks very swollen. It looks ugly compared to her other toes. It's a baby toe. It's a little toe. So they want to put a pin in it. She is, of course, freaking out because, you hear the word surgery. It's like, oh my, I mean, big deal. It's an in-office visit. I'm sure they're going to cut it right there. I don't see them putting her to sleep for it, but who knows? I'm not a doctor. I only play one on YouTube. But that's going to happen. So, that's just going to lead to... She's still walking awkwardly. She's not really putting weight on it, and she says when she puts weight on it, it still doesn't feel right. Her bottom of her foot is still very bruised, which I have never broken a bone. I understand, so I can't. But I've seen broken bones. I've seen, some nasty injuries, and Scott's here. Scott's in the medical field. And Leanne might be ninja listening. No, actually, no, it's very early where Leanne is right now, so maybe she's not. But it's still 6 weeks later, and it's an ugly blue still. The bottom of her foot. It's not even the top. It's not her ankle. It's literally the bottom. Half of her foot on the bottom is ugly, ugly blue. Jennifer wants to talk to me about what happened to Jessica's and her toe. Okay. Yeah, you could text me or text Suzanne and she'll fill me in. I don't know if I think you have Suzanne's number. They did, Scott. Believe it or not, they did. And she said the x-ray looked better. Because when she pulled on it, and then they gave her another x-ray, and she's like, oh, the x-ray looks good. And now all of a sudden, they're calling me like, can you come in Monday for a surgery? I'm like, what? So, yes, and there's Suzanne explaining the same thing I just said. Yeah, the CT showed more details. But the bottom of her foot still being bruised, Kay Wilby, welcome in, is a little shocking to me. Like, I think there's still something going on in that foot. But I don't know. I don't know because of where the bruise is. It's on the bottom, like literally, not the sides. You don't see it on the side. You don't see it on the top. The ankle's fine. It's literally the bottom of her foot is blue. Blue, blue, blue. But, yeah, so there's going to be that process now, surgery, so... I mean, I don't see, a cast or anything. It's her toe. I'm sure they'll tape it, but it's just, you think you're getting to a, I'm going to use the, like, I think Scott just used it, you're getting to a reset point where it's like, all right, we're going to reset her body and then start over. So she's going to do some PT and this and that. Hopefully back to work in, I don't know, 2 months, I'm thinking, 8 weeks. And then it's like, all right, now it's the toe. What are we going to do with the toe? And we don't know what the scan says for... Yeah, surgery's probably outpatient. It's just when you think you're taking, no pun intended, taking 2 steps forward and 1 back. We're taking 1 step forward and 2 back. That's what we're doing. So, thankfully, bills are not piling up. Insurance has been, paying everything. I mean, a lot of co-pays. I did have to pay for that first CT scan out of my pocket, which Suzanne is fighting to get back. But the longer she's out of work, it's awful for her. She's getting very, not depressed. I mean, I'm sure she's depressed, sad, whatever. She went from going out every day and hanging out with her friends and her boyfriend and driving to Providence to see her boyfriend and blah, blah, blah. And I mean, the only time she's left the house now is to go to a funeral, and she's gone to her grandmother's house a couple of times because she couldn't stand being home and doctor's appointments. So it's getting to her. I know it is. And it's going to be a while before she's back to normal. Yeah, well, it's supposed to be non-weight bearing, but she's walking on it, No, she is depressed. Well, I was trying to, beat her on it, but I know she's depressed. She's highly depressed. She spends all day in her room and just, whatever. Melissa Stenberg, welcome in. My sister left the, and I want to be clear, this is no way in shape or form of me asking for anything. But we told my sister when she transferred the money over from the GoFundMe, she says, I'm going to leave it open, instead of, like she said, starting a new one. I'm like, well, we would never start a new one. I don't know anybody that would ever do that. But she left it open, and I shared it yesterday. Maybe I shouldn't have, but the thanks Suzanne and I have for so many, not only financially, like Scott never likes praise, never asks for it, and he is that kind of man. But I will always praise Scott for everything he's done, behind the scenes. Nobody has any idea because I don't talk about what's gone, behind the scenes. But Scott and Anne-Marie and Pete, I'm not leaving anybody out on purpose. I'm just literally, those three. Anne-Marie and Pete are one. So those two, families above and beyond, and then above and beyond again, and above and beyond again that. T. Marie's place. Tina, what's going on? This is where the new casino's going. Somewhere around here. Regina, I know I sound mean, man, but I hope you get stuck here tonight. Isn't it tonight? Tonight or tomorrow? Tonight. Hope you get stuck here tonight. I know you're just landing and turning around. But God, I mean, Suzanne, I'm sure feels the same. I'd love to just, it almost sounded very awkward. I'd love to spend the night with you, Regina. I'd love to spend the evening with you, Regina. Like we did, that night my mother died. It literally was a blessing that you still ended up landing and just, took so much of the distraction away. We got to BS about so much. And I think, Regina, we have some more BS in it too. And it would be great if you just, got stuck here tonight. Because then we can talk a whole bunch of crap about people no, I'm joking. Suzanne can leave the chat. Yes, I'm gonna flirt with Regina right now. You might not want to listen, but no, I know you'll find a way to have a layover come the summertime. Hopefully, when we do our cookout, I'm working on it. I'm trying to figure out some things first. There's a couple of things that we have coming up. I'm going to talk about in a second. I'm just going to pop in here. This guy's not going to let me in, is he? I thought he was going to be a mass hole. I said mass hole. I didn't say anything else, even though I've used that word before. Hey, buy American, 941. Girly snack you. Tina, what the hell are you talking about? I don't even want to know what that means. Just because I'm leaving the phone in here, I will lock the doors. I'm also leaving my wallet. No, I'm not taking my wallet. This shouldn't take long at all. Hello. Welcome back to me. All right. I miss anybody? Oh, Doug Street. Yes, we're having fun. I was in one of those moods. And then we'll have to go, be out working. Oh, gee. Squad Jason, what's going on? 5 to 8 inches. Yeah, that's what they're saying. 5 to 8, 6 to 8, something like that. R. Johns, Richard, what is going on? Hello. The legends in the house. All right, that's it. That's the only stop we have today, which is not a bad thing. I want to show you something. You know what? Since we're up here, I want to show you something. I want to show you something really cool. I find it cool. I am not against any religion. I just want to be clear. We don't talk about religion here or politics. But I want to show you something really cool. It's been here for a long time. Well, not a long time, but there is a large, very large Buddhist temple that was built here. I'm going to say at least 10 years, if not a little bit more. And it's only up the road here, so we're gonna take a little shortcut. Actually, it's not a shortcut; it's a long cut to get back on the highway to go back home. But I figured, you know what? We're right here. Let me show you this temple. This thing is enormous. It's huge. I think it's really cool where it is. A friend of mine went there. You can go in, you can visit. You don't have to be, Buddhist to go in, but you can go in and visit the shrine or whatever they call it. I think it's a shrine. Maybe it's not. There's a prayer room. I know he went in there after he had a stroke, and he went in there about a year after and just did some reflecting, some praying, which is really, really cool. He's doing all right. There's a lot of side effects. He was also a paramedic, Scott, paramedic firefighter in Somerset. Went to school with him, grew up with him. That's why you never know. Take care of yourself. You feel something, say something, go get looked at. Because I know he's my age. We've gone to school since kindergarten together, and there he is with a stroke. But it's right on this road right here. I see it every Tuesday morning. This is one of my routes every Tuesday morning. Oh, Suzanne's gonna yell at me for that. She doesn't want me to say too much where I am, but it doesn't matter. Tuesday morning, nobody's gonna come out. Nobody knows what time. But yeah, I drive by it every Tuesday. But it's my sister was by it. She sent me a picture. She's like, "Have you ever seen this place?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've seen it every week since they were building it." You can see the steeple right there to the left. I want to pull into the parking lot. I never have before. I'm going to pull in the parking lot. So it's going to be right here on the left. I mean, this thing is... pull in just to get a good glance of it. Okay, buddy, well, get off my tail. You wouldn't see a meditation center. See, you can. So that's. I mean, this thing is huge. Keep saying, I know, Suzanne. Whatever. So it's, and people are gonna know exactly where I am right now, and I don't care, but. Don't expect me to pronounce that top word. Meditation center. So, but this thing is huge. The roof is green with the gold. Wow. I've never been to this parking lot, so I don't know how far back this goes. Tiki Man fan, Tim, what's going on? Yeah, we're back. Are we back? I'm sorry. Now I know what does it, and I just accidentally hit the wire hit a button on my radio. So very cool. Oh, I thought some of you might like this, like to see this. I should go in there one day. Not that I would meditate, but just to check it out. Because again, they welcome everybody to just go in. Yeah, I'm sorry. Did it do it again? No. I have my wire plugged in, and it hit the... Suzanne knows exactly what I'm talking about. My radio is so sensitive that just the wire itself touching a button will put a channel on, and that's how we lose. All are welcome every Saturday and Sunday 9 to 4. There you go. Saturday and Sunday, all are welcome 9 to 4. And there is one big, like, Buddhist statue in there. I wonder if that's where those stairs lead to, because it looks like it goes right to the steeple up top. I gotta find pictures that Mark posted, my friend Mark, and see if I can share those. Sebastian the Crab, still Ninja, hello. Good morning to you, Jeanette. I call her my mug sister because for some reason I thought Jeanette was really into coffee mugs like I am, because of, you know, just some things she has said on streams. All she has said is I think I'm going to get that one too. And I took it as, well, Jeanette is a big fan of mugs. Come to find out, Jeanette only has 5 coffee mugs. So far from the 100 club that I am in. I don't think we're at the 100 yet. I think we're still in the 90s, but I call Jeanette's now my mug sister. But yeah, my niece is there. She's gonna grab me. I know we're gonna jump. So that's how we do the crap here. We just jump around. Coffee mugs. I have a new one that I will post tomorrow for my Saturday picture. There is a new one that somebody picked up for us. One of Suzanne's friends. And my niece is going to pick up, I hope she does, the one that Jeff showed last night, the Norway one, and the new Saucer Mickey one. So hopefully we'll be at the 100 Club very soon. What are you trying to say, Jeanette? Huh? What are you trying to say, Jeanette? Dougie, what's up, buddy? Walter Grants. Where are we going? We're going home. You didn't ask them yet. Well, we will ask them. We will ask them. Jason Thibodeau, hello to you. Good morning to you. You and Gloria. Hope you're having a fabulous morning. It is Friday. Heather Springer, the lovely Heather Springer. Good morning to you, Gregory. I know Gregory might still be sleeping. If not, good morning, Gregory, if you're listening. But Dougie, what's up, buddy? Dougie, I'll be Dougie. I'm gonna be texting you soon. We're waiting a couple of weeks. We're waiting a little more than that. I was on Southwest yesterday, and I saw they put a post that flights for the rest of the year will open up on March 20th. I think it was March 20th. So on March 20th, I will know what the prices are more or less to fly out for our trip at the end of the year. And Suzanne knows if the flights are decent, we will fly out either Thursday morning and just catch you, or Wednesday night and pay for an extra night somewhere just to make sure we catch you. On the phone with Courtney. Hello, Courtney. Say hello back to Courtney for us. Mary Ellen, hello, T-Town. But Dougie, once we get everything finalized, we are, you know, we're gonna make it work, Dougie. Even if it's just a quick, you know, as sad as that will be, you know, even if it's a big bro hug, you know, and a big wet kiss, like I've said before. You know what, Dougie, this we're going to make it happen. So even if we drive out, even if we decide that flying is just way too expensive, we're going to drive out. We would leave Wednesday night, get there Thursday morning, which would still leave us enough time, even if I go straight to your room. It's going to be a smelly hug because, you know, I had not showered for at least 24 hours. And, you know, the breath is going to suck too, but you won't mind that. I know you won't. Jane Asheville, hello, Jeanette, welcome in. But I know you won't mind a smelly hug. In a tasteless way. Oh, wow, that exit's open. It's about time. So, but we're gonna make it work, Dougie. It's impossible that I don't make it work. Suzanne's in for it. She's fine. She knows. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Trust me. I'm hoping to fly out Wednesday night because any extra time on vacation is great, even if it's spent at the airport. So if we can fly out Wednesday night, get to our resort, pick up my rental, get to the resort, and then drive over to you. I'm assuming at the end of your trip you're at the Grand Floridian, so come hang out with you there at night. Not like we need to sleep, because you'll be flying back home. You can sleep on the plane, so we'll make it work. Now, if we fly out Thursday morning, then we'll have to put a rush on it, but we'll make it work. Told you could always extend your trip too, and make sure you hang out and you're there with us. But we'll make it work. We will make it work somehow, some way. Fingers crossed. Yeah, well, fingers crossed. Because again, I'm talking as if we're 100% on going. We're not. We're at 75. You know, we're at 75. We've gone over funds, you know, for the year. I know, how does somebody look at funds for the year? But you know, we've done our math, and it looks like that, you know, we're at 75. The poly for us is booked. It's not paid for yet, but it's booked. She's just waiting to put in our name. I forgot what she told Suzanne she's waiting for. But no, the poly's booked. So I've looked at numbers for Universal. They suck. I hate that I'm paying that money for Universal, but you know, it is what it is. You know, so we're just going to look at flights now, but you know us, and I'm talking to all of you. You guys know us. If it's too expensive to fly, we'll just drive. We'll just drive out. It's not the first time we've driven on Thanksgiving Day. Actually, the year we had wow, Ethan was young. The year we had homecoming for Thanksgiving. We drove Thanksgiving morning. So planes, trains, and automobiles. One of Suzanne's favorite movies, and you know, we do it too. It's Courtney here. Hi, Courtney. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Long time no see. We used to play the game. This is, you know, I mean, we're going back, 5 years now that we started YouTube. But we used to always play the game, you know, let's see if we can get all the rainwaters in the chat. Final semester. Good for you. Final semester. Graduation coming up for Courtney. Yeah, we used to play the rainwater game. Let's get all four. But now there's an extra rain. Well, she's not really a rainwater. But there is a baby. The rainwaters have grandchildren now. A grandchild, a granddaughter. Timothy every once in a while sends me photos, which I appreciate. I love seeing babies. I love smelling them more, but I love seeing babies. I'm hoping to see our granddaughters this weekend. I text my son, I'm like, come drop them off or something. We haven't seen them in a while. So hopefully we'll see them this weekend. Uncle Mike will be there at Thanksgiving. Uncle Mike, but you seem to like run by me and say hello, and then we don't see them. We don't see enough of you. Well, I don't. Suzanne still hasn't met you. And I think the day you and I met, like Ethan was throwing up. Ethan was sick. That was the day. I'm just walking around and Ethan, I got called back to a flight of passage because Ethan was throwing up, and he spent the rest of the day back at the resort. Good for you, Courtney. 3 years ago, nice. You got it done early, awesome. Yeah, we ran it right at the Animal Kingdom. I was heading back to pick up Ethan. Yes, well, that is like the biggest. I'm not ashamed I'm not ashamed to say it. There's nothing to be ashamed of. The biggest excitement of this coming trip, because we've done it all. We've done it all. The excitement's not going on the trip. Is seeing Heather, Gregory, and the rest of the family. I know nothing about that. No, right, Jeanette? Yeah, you. Ooh, accident? Did I just miss an accident? Yes, we did. We just missed an accident. Ooh, that guy lost some timber. There's some dirt over here, so somebody hit this. Oh boy, look at it. Look what we just missed. Ah, this was some good timing. Look what we just missed. And that exit's awful. That exit is the exit that all the tractor trailers use for the Amazon, for Stop and Shop, for all the industrial park. Yeah, you thought my excitement was universal. Listen, I am, again, I have no shame in anything I say. I am dreading Universal. I don't want to go to Universal. I get high blood pressure when I think of going to Universal. It's going to be the longest 4 freaking days of our lives, because I am going to be in a hurry to get to Poly, to get to Disney property. And then we're only at Poly for like 5 nights or 6. So yeah, it's very depressing. No, I am not looking forward to Universal. The shit we do for our kids. You and your big mouth. Yes, Ethan, we will go to Universal. No. I'm telling you right now, and people that know me. People that have hung out with me know me very well. Jeanette will put her hand up right now, and I'm sure Regina will too. I am going to be one miserable son of a nutcracker those 4 days. I am. I'm not going to want to be there. I know I'm going to work myself up until we get there, like, try to be positive. But I'm not going to want to be there. I'm not going to make it miserable for everybody else. But it's going to be like, no. And I know we're going to have friends with us because, one, we haven't been to Universal in a while. And I have asked friends to kind of like come guide us, because they're always there. They know how to get on certain rides, because I'm not paying extra to get on rides. And I know we're not going to do a third of everything. But whatever. We're going to do it, get it over with, and hopefully never go back. Tim, yes. That is the biggest... Well, there's no way I would have done that. There's no way I would have been like, let's go to Disney first and then end at Universal. No, I'm not going to end my trip on crap. No. He will love Universal. Listen, and I'm sure my attitude will change because... No, I'm sure it won't. No, I'm really sure it won't. We haven't been in start doing the math. 19 years. Suzanne and I are married 19 years this year. So 19 years the last time I went to Universal. A lot has changed, but I don't care about any of that. Like, I've never watched Harry Potter. I don't care about that land. What else? The Simpsons. No, I don't care. Now, am I looking forward to it? And I hope I get to ride that roller coaster, the Hogsworth one that everybody seems to rave about. Yes, I don't mind anything that doesn't really flip. I don't mind going on the motorcycle one. I'd like to try that. Like I said the other day, Spider-Man. I remember Suzanne screaming like a nut because she thought we were really falling off the building. So, yeah, okay, E.T. because it's just like, you know, it's old, it's a classic. But I can care less. I really can. He is super excited. He is very excited. He'll be even more excited once we actually really officially book it. Which, you know, I'm waiting a couple of months. And I'm not going to get into why I'm waiting a couple of months. Well, I'm waiting a couple of months so I can afford to pay it, but I'm waiting a couple of months. Suzanne knows we're going to do it in March. We'll book it in March, but... Mouse Talk, what's going on? 8 to 10 inches of sunshine. What's going on, buddy? 80 degrees. Yeah, it's nice that it's warming up down there for you guys. Tina McNeil. I don't care about Star Wars, but I love the thing. Well, there you go, Tina. There's a perfect example. I don't... Star Wars was the same thing. Galaxy's Edge was the same. I'm a big Star Wars fan. And I walked in there, Suzanne's like filming me. She's like, oh, Carlos's first time walking in. Yeah, it was nice to see it. I can care less about it. It didn't do it for me like it did for so many. So, Harry Potter is going to be even worse. I get it. The freaks for Harry Potter love that land. I get that. I get it. But for me, it's not going to be, you know, I don't know. We'll see when we get there. I could be proven very wrong. You know, only time will tell. But I'm not going to lie when I say, yes, I'm looking forward to it. No, I'm not. I rather add 4 nights at, shit. I rather add 4 nights at Old Key West or Pop Century, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. Wasn't overly impressed with Galaxy Z. No, neither was I. I was, well, listen, impressed. I'm always impressed with architecture and how stuff is built. That's why even talking about Harry Potter, I don't know Harry Potter. Never watched the movie, so I'm not going to know what certain things mean. Like that dragon that breathes fire. I can give 2 craps. I don't even know what that is. I know what crap is, not the fire, the dragon. But I'm going to be intrigued by the design. I'm going to be intrigued by the builds. By, you know, everything I'm going to see. You know, Galaxy's Edge was the same way. All right, it was nice seeing the Millennium Falcon, the X-Wing, Bo's X-Wing. You know, it's cool how you're in the land. You don't really see the rest of Disney. I was intrigued. But I wasn't turned on like so many of these freaking people. Like, oh my God. No, it wasn't oh my God to me. Not one bit. No. Well, you have many months to learn about Harry Potter. It never happened. Not going to watch Harry Potter now. Not going to start now. It only took me years to watch Marvel movies. I'm not going to do it. Listen, I am going to be one of those, like Suzanne says, there's 2 terms that people use for me when we go to Disney. I'm not going to say one because it's very disrespectful. And the other one is a drill sergeant. I used to be a drill sergeant. With Disney, I don't care anymore. I don't care if we don't even go to the parks. I don't care. Well, Universal is going to be different. That's why we're going to bring some help. Where's the snow? Ronald, there is none. It's coming. Whatever we got yesterday, it melted. It's 45 degrees out right now. It's beautiful out. Welcome in, Ronald. I'm looking more forward to that too. Like Friday. Hopefully, we'll have like Friday meetup and go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Go to Hooters with the guys. But what was I saying? Yes, I'm going to be a drill sergeant at Universal because for that money, I want to make sure we ride what we want to ride. So Ethan is all about, this is why we're going, it's all about Super Mario. So I want to make sure we get on that Donkey Kong ride, the Mario Kart. We got to make sure we ride why we're going there. Now, we're only doing 1 day at each park. I'm not doing even park hop or anything. We're doing 1 day. So at Islands of Adventure, I don't remember what's there. Is the Mummy still there? I never got to ride the Mummy because I forgot. I think Michela had to use the bathroom or something. I got out of line with her. I don't remember what it was. But I'd like to ride the Mummy and get stuff like that in. E.T., you know, I'm going to make sure we get on rides. I'm not paying extra, but I'm going to make sure we get on rides. We don't. Whatever fell yesterday, it's New England. We get lied to. Oh, we're getting 3 to 4 inches. Seriously, I think we got an inch of snow and it's all gone because it's like 45 degrees. And then it rains. So, for me, it's my emotional connection with the IPs. There you go, Russ. I mean, we all have different, reasons for wanting to go to certain parks. Mummy is a great ride. Never got to do it, Sarah. And I regret that. I won't go on the Hulk. I'm assuming that coaster's still there. That's just too crazy. Roller coasters that flip, I don't do well. The only reason I do well on Aerosmith is because I can't see the flip is coming. So it doesn't bother me until I'm over it. But there's a lot we want to do. And I want to make sure we do it. Because I'm going to hate spending all this money and miss so much. And I'm not going to add a day. And I'm not going to, do park to park. Because I want to just, spend one day at the park and go. It's a weather thing. Yeah, I guess. I love the movie. And I want to ride the Mummy. So I want to make sure I get on that. So thankfully it's still there. But, listen, it is what it is. We're going more because of Ethan. Yes, we are. We definitely are. Because we've been down there, every year for the last 20 years? I mean, 5 trips last year. If we really wanted to go to Universal, we would have gone. Like SeaWorld. Ethan's the only one that's never been to SeaWorld. I'd like to take Ethan to SeaWorld. But for me, to spend the money at SeaWorld, it's like a 5-hour park for us, But, so, it's, am I looking, no, I'm not looking forward to going, because I'd rather be on Disney property, even if it's just sitting at a resort. But, hey, it's something. Dave, you're the second person to tell me that. I'm not going to spend extra money for something I really don't want to do. I get what you're saying, but I mean, maybe, listen, maybe I will look at the price difference, but I don't mind talking about numbers. Right now, it is, for the 4 of us, even though Michela's paying her way, but for the 4 of us, because of the total, for 4 of us, it's $3,300, 34 and change. And that's staying at Cabana Bay, I believe, the cheapest one they have. And 3-day park ticket, which is actually 2-day park ticket, plus Epic Universe. So 1 day at Islands, 1 day at the regular Universal Park, and 1 day at Epic Universe. It's $3,400. I do know, Tina, but I'm not a big fan of those flipping roller coasters. I wouldn't go on them. I'd just like to go to SeaWorld just to show Ethan SeaWorld. And went twice. Yeah, Jennifer. I mean, for us, it's not worth it. But I get it why Dave's saying it, but it's definitely not worth it. I'll tell you this much, Dave. The resort itself, because I was just thinking of staying at... I was thinking of staying at like Saratoga with DVC points, and what we get on DVC points through our friends, it's actually cheaper to stay at Universal just booking through their website. So I'm really not. I use turn signal. Yeah, believe it or not, I do. I do. Somebody told me, to look at that new one, that NOLA one, not NOLA, the space looking one, whatever. Meredith told us, but I'm not going to lie to you. It's an extra $160. And I'm sorry, $160 will feed us for the day. I am that. You guys know me with money. I'm tight with money. I don't like spending extra if I really don't want to or, can't. But at Universal, I won't pay extra. I'm not going to pay an extra money to stay at the new resort where I can use that money towards food or something. Stella Nova, that's what it is. Yeah, listen, I'm sure Epic's going to be great seeing the new stuff, but again, we're not going to be able to do everything. And that's what's driving me nuts. But as long as we get Mario in, and that's why we're going, paying $3,400 to go see Mario Land, it is what it is. It is what it is. Russ and Font thought it was $150 a night. What is? I don't know what I'm... Oh, Heather. Oh, Heather. We'll talk, Heather. We'll talk. No, we won't, but we will. We will, but we won't, Heather. We will, but we won't. Mario is the reason. Yes, Mario is the Stella Nova. Well, it was a total of $180 for the 3 nights, Russ. That's what I'm saying. It was an extra $180, I think, for the 3 or 4 nights that were there. Not per night extra, but total. Don't forget my list. Yes, I know what your list is. I know, I'm just sitting here at my grocery store. I'm ready to go in. But we're having a decent conversation. I like having conversations like this. And I know I missed a lot because I was trying to drive, but... more bingo playing. There you go, Amy. Yes, $180 pays for a night of bingo for Suzanne and I. So I'd rather do that than stay at a different resort at Universal. Amy, that was perfect. Yes. That was perfect. More bingo for us. More bingo. I hate to sign off because I like having... You know what? As we get closer, like sometime in March when we finally book, you know, I like it when everything's booked. Because right now we're not talking out of our behinds, but because, you know, we're pretty sure we're going. 75%, you know. But when stuff is booked, you know, and paid and stuff like that, then we can really dig into the conversation. We can start the countdown. We can, you know, start looking into, like I finally downloaded the Universal app just to see, and I don't like it. I don't like the app compared to Disney's. It was awful. I was like looking for food, like looking around restaurants. I don't know. I didn't like the way the app worked, but you know, we can dig in more. We can, because I have a lot to learn about Universal. Maybe we'll do something on StreamYard with some friends that go, you know, a lot. Like, you know, I've said it before. Ron and Meredith, the Do Philly crew, and Theme Park Baza, they're our Universal people. I know Jeff and Angela annual pass holders now too, but they, you know, Jeff hates it, and I don't think Angela pays attention when she's there. I joke because I can, because I care. But you know, Meredith and Ron, they're down, you know, die-hard Universal people. So they've Ron has offered to go with us and be our chaperone, and so has Barry. So, you know, but maybe we'll do something on StreamYard and talk about rides and what we need to do and how we need to do things when we get closer. When we get closer. Yeah, Ethan did get the app once everything went down. But, I mean, once everything came up. Rustin found, thank you for that. Convert this into a Mario Coins. And go Birds. Yes, go Birds. Anything but the Chiefs. Anything but the Chiefs. So go Birds. But, yeah, I hate to sign off because I like when we actually have conversations and stuff. But I appreciate you all that joined along for the ride, for the Friday ride. Keep a lookout for a snow stream. A lot of Landry restaurants there, so a card is important to get in without a without a reservation. I'm sure we'll be sticking to a lot of quick service, Ronnie. I don't know why I just called you Ronnie. Ron. But again, when we get closer, we'll start looking for restaurants and stuff. But good to know. Get the Landry's card. But I'm sure we'll be sticking to quick service because I will be saving all my big money for all the sit-downs at Disney when we get there on the Monday. We check in on the Monday. But from saying anything but no. I'm not prohibited. No, anyone but the Chiefs. Anyone but the listen, I've said it on streams. I've said it in person to friends. Mahomes is a good quarterback, a really good quarterback. Kelsey is a really good tight end. Pacheco, decent runner. Listen, it's a good team. I always liked Andy Reid as a coach. It's not like people got sick of the Patriots of always winning. I hate is the background noise of the Chiefs. I am sick of Taylor Swift and her what I want to say. I am sick of Taylor and Kelsey. I am sick of Mahomes and his stupid wife, who is nothing but a camera hog. I'd like to say more. Yeah, that's what I'm sick of. I'm so sick of hearing about the Chiefs. Now, and the refs helping them. And the refs helping them. Listen, I said it when I was building my Lego. And I'm getting fired up. The refs are helping the Chiefs, yes. The difference between the Patriots and the cheating, we had to cheat because the refs were all against us in the league. So there is a difference. Yes, you got to hate the Chiefs more than the Patriots. The league wants the Chiefs to win. The league wanted the Patriots to lose. So we cheated to piss off the league, where the league is helping the Chiefs. So yes, go Birds. Hearing about Brady. Yeah, listen, you didn't hear that much about the. We're going to be here for a while. You didn't hear much about Giselle as much as you do of Taylor. And yes, the NFL is loving all the attention Taylor's bringing. They are. We know they are. And do I blame them? No, it's bringing in revenue. We want to have commercials. We want to pay more money for commercials because we know we're going to show Taylor too. People are going to be watching. Yes, off the field stuff. It is. I'm hoping for a decent game. Not that I'll be watching. I'll be in bed. But do I want the Eagles to win? Yes. Yes, I don't want the Chiefs to win. I don't. I want to see Taylor with a mopey face on the way out. I want to see Kelsey not propose at the end of the game. I don't want Mahomes to say, I'm going to Disney, even though the parade will be Monday at 11 o'clock, whoever's streaming it. I think it's at 11:01. Hopefully it'll be Barkley in Florida because the kid deserves it. He's a great running back. I don't think anybody deserves it more of a Super Bowl than he does right now. She's watching her man. Nothing. Yes, no, you're right. You're right. And the NFL loves it. They love the attention. Nope. Did not say she's not allowed, but you're right. It's on the NFL, and I'm sick of it. Listen, Taylor doesn't need. I'm agreeing with you all, but I'm saying Taylor doesn't need shout outs. I'm going to shout out Walt's Live this weekend. You don't need it either. You have your followers, but we don't need shout outs. Taylor doesn't need to be on screen all the time. Who is that girl? Let's Google who that girl is. They keep showing. No. Cut the shit, NFL. You're right, Walt. It's not her. It's the NFL. She has every right to be there watching her game. She does. But let's be honest. And again, I'm agreeing with you. It is the NFL. Every Super Bowl with Giselle, the camera went to her in that suite maybe twice per game. They are going to her twice every series that the Chiefs have the ball. So, I don't hate the Chiefs. I agree. The kid's a great quarterback. He's done phenomenal. Has he had some help? I'm sure he has, but Brady had help. Let's not be stupid about it. Brady had help too. But, all right, I need to go do groceries. Not that I really need to go do groceries, but I'm going to go do groceries. So, again, thank you, everybody, for joining. We will continue this conversation, maybe on the snow stream or something else. I don't know, but thanks for joining us. Everybody have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. If I don't talk to you, Regina, text me. Hopefully you get stuck here. But besides that, have a wonderful day. Go Rams. Yes, go Rams. Go Rams. Go Patriots. I'm telling you, watch out for the Patriots next year. It's going to be great. Yeah, that's it. Positive note. Nothing to leave you pretty with. A couple of seagulls flying around. My finger in the camera. Bye, everyone.